Amazon kicked off this massive effort called HQ2, where they were going to build a 50,000 employee, $5 billion campus somewhere in the United States. There were hundreds of cities that clamored for this, hoping that it would jumpstart their economies, put them on the map. In November of last year, Amazon announced that they were coming to New York City and Arlington, Virginia. The problem is that while Arlington, Virginia, that all went smoothly, in New York City, there was sudden and persistent criticism about the project.
Clearly, we have to make sure that we invest in our infrastructure, invest in our schools, invest in the working people of this community who made Long Island City what it is today. I am here to fight with you because really, again, this deal stinks.
At first blush, it seems that the thing that really killed this project was the fact that Amazon has almost an entirely non-union workforce in the United States, whereas New York City is a heavily union town. The amount of opposition to having a company that really did not support unions was almost too much to bear, and a lot of local politicians fought against it as much as they could. There was a lot of local support for the project. New York City Mayor de Blasio supported the project. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo supported the project. Both of those politicians do not see eye to eye very often, but they were very much hand in hand when it came to this project. They thought it was a huge opportunity for New York City, a huge opportunity for Queens to really put itself on the map and become a major tech player. The critics feel very good about themselves. They're saying that Amazon or any other company should not be coming into the city, having the positions that they have about unions. Amazon also received, or they were expected to receive, something close to $3 billion in incentives. They're hoping that this is really seen as a model for saying, okay, we appreciate that you want to build here, you want to hire here, but the concept of what they describe as corporate welfare, we're not going to buy that. We're also not going to buy the position that you're not going to be supportive to unions, especially at a place like New York City.
And we are grateful to stand here today at the beginning, only the beginning, of our fight to stop the predatory practices of Amazon. We are thrilled today to be able to say that community pressure has stood up to the most powerful, wealthy man in the world, and this is an interim victory that we are proud to stand behind.
Amazon is going to continue with their push into Northern Virginia. That project seems to be going just fine at this point. They were expected to have 25,000 employees come into New York City. They were going to have another 25,000 come into Northern Virginia. Those 25,000 are expected to continue in Northern Virginia, but the New York City employees are probably going to get sprinkled in a variety of different locations. That's what Amazon said. They're not going to find another site. Amazon said, we're not going to reopen the process. We're just going to scrap the New York project, and it's very possible that Northern Virginia ends up benefiting a lot from this. Maybe they'll end up getting even more employees out of it.